everybody, to another exciting edition Thursday night of the Triple B Experience. I'm 10 minutes late, but that's just the way it is because I had to take a phone call. I got a big weekend coming up, and if anybody knows me, they know what the weekend I have. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to get stuff done. Plus, I just get out of the gym because I'm trying to get in shape so I don't, falter for being out of shape. So I have a big show tonight. Even though I'm 10 minutes late, I have a big show, and I'm trying to get the Facebook stuff operative so I can actually take Facebook comments because I've been busy, I swear to God, for 24 hours. And I've been off work today. And let me get to the Facebook so I can make sure that it's getting shared, because I think one time I hit private. I've been doing the Facebook Lives a couple times, and I've got no responses. And I've been working with Facebook and the YouTube channel on the Triple B Experience for a couple weeks now. When we were doing the movies, we were going to have the DC movies ranked, me and Shane and Cable, but Cable, something come up. And honestly, I have to promote some stuff that's going on in my life, in my business. So I got to try to do all that. And there's a lot of stuff going on, but let me get to where I need to be. We shall see if it works. I hope it works. Boop, boop, boop. Edit post. It probably doesn't even work. Only me. No, see it. I have no idea. Gosh darn it. Okay. Turn off. I don't know why I have this problem. I have no idea. I got nothing. Yes, next week, Devil. Next week it'll be. So I'm trying to work on the Facebook of my personal site because it will not let me share it, which is ridiculous. Like, I thought it was going to be able to go. Nothing, everything is crazy. But let me tell you what I've been up to and what I've been doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday, you can get tickets right now at PP&J's in Indiana, Pennsylvania. I was just on the phone with the owner, Phil. We were just talking about some stuff, and that's why I didn't get here at 9 o'clock, because we were talking business, and I just I can't do that. So he's selling tickets. He's the only place in Indiana County selling tickets. So buy a ticket. Yes, buy a ticket. Thank you, Shane. Shane Stodmiller, special field correspondent. So today, I want to give a shout out to Dominic D'Angelo. I was just 12 noon. Thank God I had the today off. He asked me to come on his show, and I was on. Let me see here. Where is it at? I was on Rumor and Innuendo today with Dominic D'Angelo. I was a special guest. And we talked about the APWF, we talked about AEW, and we talked about the comings of Vince McMahon if Vince opens and gets another company. And we also, just talked about APWF stuff, how I got into wrestling and stuff like that. You can watch it. I had it simultaneously on the Experience show. And you can catch it. And I want to, big shout out to Dominic for inviting me on the show today. He does it every day, guys. So if you guys are wrestling fans, subscribe to his YouTube channel. And he also does a show, One of a Kind, with RVD. So, thanks. But I was saying a lot. I'm my own worst critic. Hi, Afton. So I don't know. I'm going to have to get my wife in here, and I probably will if she can hear me. I'm going to get her to come in and actually use my phone and see if I can't get on to take all comments, because I'm talking about a big week in Western Pennsylvania, and I don't know. I know she can hear me because I have a big mouth. So, but I don't know why it's not sharing, and I'm trying to edit. Okay, here we go. Can you come here for a second? I won't put you on camera. I mean, I'd love to put you on camera, and that'd be great if I could. I don't know why this is not, it's not sharing. So I'm talking. Yeah, I got it from Tom. But anyway, I want to give a shout out because I talked to Phil on the phone. PP&J's right here. He just told me that he's looking to maybe book some entertainment in the outside pavilion sometime in July. So he's also looking, if anybody's listening, he's looking for some staffing, looking to hire a waitress. So if you know anybody in Indiana County that wants to make some money, contact Phil. And Phil was a proud sponsor of the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. And my wife is trying to fix my phone so I can see, hi, Mr. Quake. You need to be in shape for the longevity. Oh, it's going to be a long weekend. It's going to be 90 degrees Sunday. And like I said, when it's going to be something because I'm going to have this gentleman, Rhino, is coming in. You guys can listen to the interview that I did. I talked to him today. I got his ring entrance because this show Sunday will be at the S&T Bank Arena. 3:00 bell time. The doors will open at 2:00. There'll be 9 exciting matches, and I have every single match ready to go. Because tonight's show, it's all about wrestling. It's all about promoting. It's all about trying to help people out. And first and foremost, I got to help myself out. So I got to promote my stuff first, and like I said, I want to give a big shout out again to Phil. If you're in Indiana County, you can go out and get some tickets, but here is some stuff. You can get a cold beer, and he's got a nice, that's where you get your smoked pasta, smoked deviled eggs, and you can get your deli meat, and if you like Buckeyes. So I also go out there for my Nacho Grande. Tammy gets a pulled pork, and she also got a loaded baked potato. I'm doing okay. He's probably going to gore somebody, and it ain't going to be me. So I don't want no part of that. But I'm going to go through these matches. I appreciate everybody that's that has shared anything that I have brought up in the last couple days. I want to give a special shout out to Slammin' Sammy and her family. I don't know if they're listening, but if they are, I do appreciate all the support that they do on their social media. Everything that I do, they share. Every Steelers Dynasty podcast, every Triple B experience, every APWF post, they share everything, and I truly appreciate that. And God bless them. And Sammy's out there trying to make a name for herself in independent wrestling. I think she's wrestling tonight in Kentucky, I believe. So I do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody or anybody that promotes what I'm doing, because we're also on the Steelers Dynasty podcast. We're trying to get to 500 so we can get monetized, make $1 maybe. This channel here has the subscribers, but we don't have the watch time. So it's going to be hard and tedious. But also, too, IndyWrestling.us is a proud sponsor and will be filming the show Sunday. So, and you can watch their Wrestling Mayhem show every Tuesday. They talk about wrestling a couple hours. They have different topics, and they do that. But let's get to some of the matches for Sunday's Allied Powers Wrestling Federation show at the S&T Bank Arena. Doors open up at 2:00. I will also have Erin Kelly will be there signing her book, Mick and Me, about her friendship with Mick Foley. So I have an author setting stuff up. She's going to sign books and sell books. So get a book and support her, because that's the only way to do it. And my wife is still working on that. How's that coming? Yeah, my Facebook is all fucked up, huh? No, I never had that problem. I mean, why would I want to share it and I'm the only one that can fucking watch it? Where I got fucking 2,500 people on my Facebook. It is what it is, people. But anyway, the first match. Hi. What is it? No, I can't restart it. I'm live. It's like Saturday Night Live. Anyway, this match right here. Superstar, NWA superstar, Spencer Slade versus Matt McCoy. One of the matches that's going to happen. Spencer Slade is a beast. He wrestled last year in Johnstown. And he wrestled Bill Collier in one of the greatest matches of our company's history, in my opinion. And that's what it's my opinion because, you know, I paid for it. So it's my opinion. Okay. Next match, one of the matches that will be on the card. Price Pure Gold versus Cowpoke Paul. Boy, whoever made these graphics, pretty good. Also, too, we have a ladies match. The APWF World's Championship match. The champion, Ava Brooks, versus Liberty L. the Villainous, formerly known as Scarlett. And I just want to say, this is a David and Goliath encounter. And I want to say, this has never happened before in Indiana, Pennsylvania. We've never had a ladies match ever here. So this is historic. I didn't get one last year. I got one this year. So I'm kind of happy with that. So, damn, I wish I could read. Let's see. Get to some comments. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, yesterday they said Hogan was dead or dying or something. It's just, like I said today on the rumor show, when you meet your hero, don't meet your hero because then you won't like it, you know? So it's, I don't know. People are just bitching about everything. So, okay, back to, we have the big boss, Glenn Spector versus Isaiah Prince. And Caden Christopher versus Zach Nystrom. This will be a good matchup. And we have a big tag team. Jake Wiley, Marcus D'Angelo, the host of the Snake Pit with Jake Roberts. And he does a podcast with Ted DiBiase. He's a real podcaster. He actually makes real money. And he is going against Dennis and Garrett, the Magnificent Gods, in a tag team match. Let me see. Also, Braden Elliott versus Cal Keaton. Cal Keaton has never been in the APWF before. This will be his first time. Okay, and I believe these are both big main events. I don't know which one's the main event. I think it's probably the one of the two. But this match has never been before. It's big time Bill Collier versus Gorgeous Gregory. They've never wrestled before. And I got Gregory. He cut a promo, and we're going to listen to it later on. And we'll see how it goes. And also, I believe this is the main event. We switched it up because we can. If I can get it or not. Wow. No, I can't get it. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Everything's not working right at all. Nah, it's ridiculous. There we go. That's Rhino versus the invincible Vince Valor. That's what I was trying to get. So 9 exciting matches. Tickets are on sale on our website, apwfwrestling.com. We have it at Ticket Leap. You can go to the Ticket Leap link and order. Seth Rollins. Everybody loved Hogan at one time. Even I loved Hogan at one time. Not working?
It's all set to public. I don't know why I won't share.
I don't know. I must. Maybe my Facebook says no way. Maybe I got banned.
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea. I got nothing. Well, it's not what I'm looking for, so I'm kind of pissed. Yeah, it's public, and ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why. And there's a lot of people that were probably going to watch it on my Facebook because I got canceled. You're right. Even Tammy couldn't get it to work. So I have no idea why I cannot go my personal Facebook page to stream stuff. And that sucks because I have it says 3 views, but I got nothing. I have, let's put it this way. It's sad, very sad. I have 2,400 people, and I can't get one into Facebook. It's crazy, you know. And I have a lot of wrestling fans that, because as I was talking to Phil, you know, trying to get people to watch and subscribe to stuff is very, very hard. And that's why a lot of people locally, I got more people that listen far away. Yeah, I hate social media too. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Facebook Live. I have no idea. I don't care because this show's got no time constraints. What do you want me to do?
I sent you a link to your messenger. Try to post it on Facebook and it'll just take everybody to your line now.
Okay. I'll have to re-say everything. That's okay.
No.
I can't believe it doesn't work.
It's in your messenger.
Yeah, I've seen it. Sorry, people. I'm trying to be tech savvy here. And it's like, whatever. Hold on. I got a lot of stuff up because I was doing a bunch of stuff. And I'm still going to be doing a lot of stuff here. God. I was off today. I got a whole bunch of stuff done. And I got to get the U-Haul tomorrow. I got one share. Oh, on the Triple B experience, it's I got, oh God. Oh my God, I can hear myself talk. The experience works, but not on my personal page. I don't know. Well,
but at least that's the link to it.
Well, I don't know how to do it here. I'm gonna hit the link. Let me hit the link. I don't know. Jesus God Almighty. I have nothing. I don't know nothing. Good God. This is ridiculous. I had big, high expectations for tonight. I was pumped up, and now everything is in disarray. Yeah. Terrible. Yeah, I can get it on one, but I can't get it on the other. It's the internet for you. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to keep going. Now, I was going to, and also I want to thank all my sponsors. All my sponsors that you see here actually made this show possible Sunday, and they will get a big, huge shout out at the show. So, and I'm going to go through my Facebook because I do have some interviews. I have promos, but I do want to give a shout out to every single one of these sponsored. Affleck, my buddy Shane Brandenburg, if you're looking for Affleck insurance. You know, the Castle tomorrow The Castle's doing a professional boxing in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. We're going to go. They have a, big, huge show Saturday that, there's a lot of stuff going on. There is a lot of stuff going around Western Pennsylvania. There is tons of stuff. Like RWA is wrestling. I think Jake Hager's there. And I think Enzo is showing up. That's in West Newton. You can get your tickets. So there you go. And also, too, there's another show, Bad Reputation, Express Wrestling. There's Isaiah Prince. There's PJ Smooth, Pretty Boy Smooth. That's in McKeesport. Also, Saturday night. There's 2 shows. That's 2 shows. I think Vince Fowler will be on that show. And also, this show here, Bill Collier defending his championship against Duke Davis in a steel cage Saturday night. And here's the whole card. So there's the whole card for IWC. Spencer Slade will be on the show also. And Kanan Christopher will be on the show. And also Marcus D'Angelo will be fighting Victor Benjamin. So some of the guys that are coming on the APWF show will be wrestling the night before. So I'm wishing everybody safety and security. So, I mean, that's how it goes. So, and also, we also have both nights, Friday and Saturday, is TNA. They're in Pittsburgh Friday night and Saturday. And I did not know they were coming in town until about a month and a half ago. So I am not going because I have a lot of stuff to do. I can't do any of this stuff because I have so much going on. And I did want to see Tessa Blanchard. I do like Tessa Blanchard, and she's wrestling. I don't even know who this person is, but I really don't care. I wanted to see Tessa. But I won't be able to because I'm going to be getting ready for my own show. I can't be everywhere. So, but also too, that's probably Saturday night. So, Big E's to go. So, I mean, and I also have one more show because I'm not doing a show tomorrow at all on Friday because I'm probably going to get the U-Haul and slowly load up the ring. And me being out of shape and whatever, putting 5,500 ton stuff in a U-Haul is going to wear me out. So I'm going to take my time, load it up so I don't have to do it Saturday, and then go from there and try to sell more tickets. I'd probably do a Facebook Live because now I can't do any of that. So and I do a lot of YouTube stuff, but I just don't know. I must have pissed somebody off. So I must have. But I also got, that's going to happen also Saturday night, is Imagine Wrestling. Some of the guys will be wrestling in Altoona. That's Mr. Jake Wiley on there. And he'll be wrestling Sunday also. But I also have the card that I'm going to read momentarily because actually one of the guys that, and here we go. Here's the matches for Saturday. Malachi Gage versus James Ross. Braden and DC versus superstar Dave Daniels and Jake Wiley. So we got the Wild Wild West split up. The Rad Boys split up. So you got one of each. So you got one Rock and Roll Express and one Midnight Rocker tagging up. Okay, the Classic Rockers, which is Jimmy the High Flying Hippie versus the Acquired Revolution. The Magnificent Gods versus Sweet and Tasty. The Magnificent Gods will be performing Sunday against Wiley and D'Angelo in the APWF. And I believe this might be the main event for Imagine Wrestling is the Gavel, David Lawless versus Gorgeous Gregory. So you got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, maybe 6 matches at Imagine Wrestling in Altoona. Get your tickets. They have tickets at the door. And hey, Craig from Patton, it's hard to book a show like this. That's like off one with no established storylines. What shows that? Yeah, I like Killings. I always have. I seen him when he was wrestling for the NWA long time ago. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But no, next week we will do Thursday night cable, and Shane will be back. We will do the DCU rankings on YouTube because my Facebook doesn't work. So I don't know what the heck the problem is. It works on the Triple B Experience, but it doesn't work on, I was thinking the show you were running. Oh, mine. Oh, there's no storylines. It's just the storyline is the inside the ring. Yeah, because it's very hard to insurance ain't cheap. So I couldn't book a show every month. I couldn't do it, Craig, because I don't have a training facility. I don't have guys that are training under me that I could use as workers. And that's very, very hard. So other companies that can do it, that's why they can do it. And I couldn't do a show because if you're doing a show every month, that means you're only given 3 weeks in between. I know the old PWX, which is now Express Wrestling, they do every 2 weeks. I just went through, RWA, Imagine Wrestling, Express Wrestling, which is PWX, IWC, and also you got TNA. You have 5 shows, five shows about an hour and 5 minutes from my house in every direction. And I know there's another one that I forgot, and I'm going to go look it up because I know there's another one I forgot. And this one here is in Johnstown. This is in Johnstown. So right there and then, this is the 814, which they probably won't do anything. They will never promote anything I do. But you know what? I'm a bigger guy, so they're getting a little bit of plug. That's 5 wrestling shows, an hour from my house, in this direction, that direction, this direction. That is a lot. God. And then how you're pulling talent, you know what I mean? So the talent is just, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. But I don't have any. Oh, okay. What, Well, I mean, MJF last night, he's a face in America, but last night he was a heel. It's the old Bret the Hitman Hart. He was a face in Canada and a heel when he was doing that stuff. When he was wrestling, Shawn, he was hated in the U.S. In some places, it all depends. You know what I mean? I mean, I could be loved in Indiana and hated in Altoona in the same breath, and that's happened. That has happened. That's knowledgeable. So let me get to some. I'm going to go to my Facebook here. which I can't. I can go to my Facebook, but I, it's crazy as it sounds. And I'm going to do, I got one share. It's crazy. So let me share. I'm going to share my Facebook, and we're going to watch a couple of the promos that a couple of the guys have sent me. I'm just, let me see here. Facebook. Oosh. I might get stuff on here I don't want to, I'm not going to see. This is my personal Facebook. So this is RWA right here. This is Rise Wrestling. Okay, Johnstown at the big huge thing in Johnstown. Oh, we're gonna watch this.
As always.
And this weekend, we got a busy weekend of wrestling, and that includes APWF Redemption, Indiana, PA, the home of Jimmy Stewart. And man, it's about dang time they have a bigger star showing up to kind of get that credit that he deserves, Marcus, right? That's you, man.
Me, Jimmy Stewart, yes, he's from Indiana, PA, but I lived in Indiana, PA for a while when I was going to college there. Dude, Jimmy Stewart, he's a mark, okay? Like, I'm a professional in this business. I looked him up. Jimmy Stewart never even had a podcast, Dominic. Did you know that?
Not shocked at all.
And they're saying that he's a famous guy. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I'm clearly the most famous person that ever lived in Indiana. Looking forward to getting back there. The people are terrible, but I'm doing something great. Yeah, I'm taking on Alex Dennis and Gerard Garrett, and I've got a great tag team partner. I'm working, Dominic, with Jake Wiley. He's not sure if everybody knows this. He is one of the greatest tag team wrestlers ever in the area. Recently, he has gone through some changes. My man is going through some things. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. No judgment. It's kind of cool or whatever. He's doing some spooky stuff. However, I feel like we need to be a cohesive unit, Dominic. And the way that we're going to be a cohesive unit, I've been taking some steps. I've been trying some stuff.
What have you been doing exactly, man?
I can't really explain it, to be honest. Like I just did some Google searching. I started saying some stuff in Latin or whatever. Okay. It must just be something going on with the electricity around here. I'm sure it's completely unrelated to what's going on with me, speaking Latin. And I did have to light some candles and stuff like that. All right, I should probably actually just go right now. But I will see you on Sunday, Dominic. And okay, we're gonna beat the crap out of those guys. All right, I'm starting to get uncomfortable. Babe, grab the Bible. See you, Dom.
Looking forward to it. See ya.
Haha! Look at that. See, he's very good at cutting promos. Marcus D'Angelo, the host of the Snake Pit with Jake Roberts. He's tagging up with Jake Wiley. He just did that today. Just today. So, Jimmy was in the service, yes. And actually, Jimmy Stewart is the most famous person from Indiana County ever. We're known for our Christmas trees and Jimmy Stewart. But also, too, I also have another one. I will go, hold up. I will add that to the stage, and I will look. And let's see here. I also did an interview, a couple weeks ago. I did a radio interview at WDAD. That you guys can hear that. And also I have, where's this one here. Okay, let's get to that. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gorgeous Gregory. And oh my Lord, this Sunday afternoon in Indiana, Pennsylvania, it is going down. It is Gorgeous Gregory versus Big Time Bill Collier in the long-awaited Clash of the Titans. We couldn't be more alike. We couldn't be more different either, though, Bill. You see, you grew up fighting on the streets of Johnstown while I was born with a little bit of a silver spoon in my mouth under the bright lights of New York City. The one thing that I thought we had in common was a little bit of mutual respect. But that all went out the window, Bill, when you decided a couple weeks ago to take to Facebook. And what'd you do? You compared me to a field mouse challenging the leader of the Pride. Bill, love me or hate me, you cannot take away the fact that all that I have done over the past 3 years is take the most respected and accomplished members of your Pride, and I've made them look like field mice. Yet I'm an afterthought in your mind. You got no room for any respect for me. I'm a field mouse, but I stand here, Bill. 5 years later, in the same building that I took my first body slams in, the same building that I hit these ropes for the very first time in. This has been 5 years of falling down and getting my ass back up. This has been 5 years with nothing else on my mind but you. Because I knew that one day I was gonna get the chance to show you that it ain't big time anymore, Bill. But in Indiana, on June 22nd at 3 p.m. at APWF, it may not be big time anymore, but it's showtime, sweetheart.
Look at that.
Name is...
Woo! Okay. Okay. See, that was a good promo, and I need a good tech person to actually cut it when I need to. So yeah, Gorgeous Gregory sent that in to me today. So I got 2, and that's great. So we're looking, we got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There'll be tickets at the door, but also too, you can go to www.apwfwrestling.com. It's the only wrestling show on Sunday. And we will go from there. 9 exciting matches. So yeah, I need to get a little bit more tech savvy. I thought I am, but sometimes it's like a roller coaster ride. Like, and then when one thing happens, then 6 other things happen. And I try to put a lot of stuff out there. So, and I do promote other companies. So if anybody says that I don't, well, all they got to do is watch this, and they can see that I do promote other wrestling companies as much as I can. And I appreciate people that actually do promote and help me out and spread the word. And, Larry Stryker of Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk, they just did a show the other day. Him and JJ and Reese, talked about WWE, and they talked about the APWF. So I appreciate them. Larry he did some of the fine media graphics and a little bit on he does the website. It's very hard. I mean, he does what he can. He does whatever he can. So, and like I said, I want to once again give a shout out to all the sponsors, which they will get their just dues when the show starts. It's for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive of Indiana. A percentage of the ticket sales will go to that. And also, I'm looking for, let me get to, like I said, I also wanted to promote the stuff at the Castle Boxing. And that maybe they have I'm going to do, wait, hold on. I can share this. It's a TV interview of the Castle Boxing thing Saturday night. So just give me a second and I will. Geez. That's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. Let's see here. Okay.
We're just days away from a major boxing event coming to downtown Johnstown. Local fighters are getting ready for a night they won't forget. Tyann Bell joins us live with what fans can expect. Tyann?
Yeah, Sean, the spotlight will be shining bright this Saturday at the Frank J. Pasquarella Conference Center as Rumble by the River brings pro boxing back to Cambria County. With a championship on the line and 3 standout fighters on the card, this night is about pride, purpose, and making a statement. One of the most anticipated moments of the night is the professional debut of Boswell native Brandon "The Body" Watkins. After years in MMA and amateur boxing, he's stepping into the ring for his first pro bout under the bright lights, and he's doing it close to home.
Kind of pressure on me, but there's not there because I wouldn't want to do it anywhere else, in front of my hometown, family, friends. I could have easily went to a different state, took my first fight, got, the ring rust off me, and then came back here and did one. But I think my pro debut, I'm right where I need to be to do it, and that's in front of my family and friends.
Another name to watch is Pittsburgh's undefeated Jerome the Thoroughbred Baxter. Known for his power and discipline, Baxter enters the ring with a mission.
My aspiration, my goal is, to get to the top of my weight class and get a belt and become ranked. Bring back what's missing in Pittsburgh. We haven't had a champion in a long time since Paul Spataford, and that's really my aspiration as a fighter from the inner city of Pittsburgh.
And in the main event, Johnstown's own Trayshawn "Trigger" Wiggins will fight for the WBA and ABA Gold Welterweight title. Wiggins says this moment isn't just about adding to his record, it's about taking the next step toward a world title.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready to put on the show. It's exciting. A step in the right direction, which is a world title, hopefully soon in the near future. And another belt in my collection if you ever see them ready. So, I'm going to add another belt to the title. Keep it here in the city.
Doors open at 5 p.m. on Saturday, and there are still tickets available to buy at the First Summit Arena box office and online at Ticketmaster. And organizers say Rumble by the River is more than just a fight night. It's a chance to showcase local talent and bring big-time boxing back to Johnstown.
There we go. See, Saturday night, professional boxing. You got 5 wrestling shows. You got a boxing show. There's a lot of good sports events coming on. If you're looking for tickets, like I said, you could probably catch the Castle Boxing and Main Street Hobby. I don't know if I was allowed to show that. I have no idea. It's probably copyright. I don't have any idea. But it is what it is. So, what are you going to do? So, look, it's a big weekend. I got to download some music to make sure, hopefully the sound is ready to go, because actually the sound is getting done by Josh from the Castle and Main Street Hobby, so God bless them. They're helping me out. And, if you're looking for sports memorabilia, check out Main Street Hobby. So I don't know what else. I mean, oh my God, it's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, with a lot of technical difficulties, it started late. I didn't get to where it just didn't seem to flow, which was my fault because I'm my worst critic. Next week, we will do myself, Shane, and Cable. We'll all be back on. We will be doing the DC rankings of movies, DCU rankings of all their movies, not the animated stuff, just all the stuff. You can hit like and subscribe. You can share. You can, help promote me as I promote you. And if you haven't, you can get on my Facebook. Like I said it last night on the Steelers Dynasty podcast. Oh, I need to watch that. I watched like 5 episodes. I might watch some of it tonight before I go to bed, but I gotta go to work tomorrow, and then I gotta get a U-Haul but I try to work out, because I did work out tonight a little. I got 3 days. I got 3 days in a row. I'm down to 375, so I dropped some weight. I was 390. So, thanks, Afton. Thanks for hanging out and, watching all my mix-ups tonight. Because I'm trying to do stuff, and it doesn't seem like it was flowing right in segment after segment. So I need to hire an intern. And it didn't work on my Facebook, so I might have to cut a Facebook Live to, do that just to promote. I might do that later on. So, guys, once again, this Sunday at 3 p.m., and these are all the matches that we will be having. Concession stands will be open. Get some food. All 9 matches. 9 matches. It's going to be for the Teddy Bear Fun Drive. If you live in Indiana, you can go to PP&J's. I believe he just put something on his Facebook because he's the only place in Indiana that's selling the tickets. If you don't like the surcharge. And also, I have Rhino will be there. I have an interview with Rhino on this channel. If you want to check it out, he'll be there. He had a show tonight, actually, in his own wrestling company. So, I know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, I know. I'm cutting it pretty close. I don't know why, Afton, like, it wouldn't share on my personal Facebook page. I couldn't get anybody from my Facebook to jump on, and that was the sad part. But I'll probably have to do a live, and I might do a live from my laptop and just try to do whatever and try to get them to, see what's going on and redo the whole damn thing. Who knows? I don't know. But no, God bless you guys. Next week, DCU rankings. Tuesday, me, Shane, Mark from Steeler Nation Australia, talking Steelers football. Wednesday night, myself and Shane on Steelers Dynasty podcast. Here is Mark, Steelers Nation Australia, and Steelers Dynasty podcast. And we were on Sports Vival. I got to send it back out. The show I sent yesterday that we did, he didn't get it. So I probably messed that up technological too. So I'm just messing everything up. So, okay, everybody, I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to try to do some other stuff. So before people go to bed at 10 o'clock on the East Coast and go from there. So thanks, Shane. I'll be seeing Shane Saturday for Hayden's graduation party. So we'll be doing that. Oh, yeah, but it's all tech craziness. You know what I mean? And I want a big shout out to Dominic D'Angelo for him being on my show, and he didn't have any tech problems when he did his show. I was pumped up to do this show, and it just nothing. It is what it is. I got to take the good with the bad, and there you had the facts of life. Okay, everybody. We'll see you. I probably won't be doing a show till next week because I'm going to be busy as hell. Doing this APWF redemption show. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why. I thought I had everything taken care of, but it just didn't seem like it worked out. But, oh well. Okay, guys. Devil, Afton, Shane, Craig, Mr. Quake, thank you guys for all tuning in. And I appreciate it. I got to keep promoting. I got more stuff to do before I go to bed. It's never ending. I swear to God. Never ending. Okay. See you guys. I'll see you next week. Take care and have a great weekend.